wisdom. So recently, with the leadership and wisdom of His Excellency, they will approve a cabinet paper for me and give the go-ahead. Follow we come, we roll out a scheme we will call the Consignment-Based Conformity Assessment Program. This particular program, that all the labs will not get in a salon for now, that any product who want come in a salon, we designate labs them out. Where if you not do the test through them labs and day, you know they will face kind of product in a salon. So that we will reduce the level of substandard products when they enter inside the country. And the target we will look at, we at least one face account force to 20% before we say we go to zero level. So this is one program where the government don't do for we.
When this program they kick in, Mr. Ba?
This program they kick in 1st January 2025 because you get a lot of engagement with the labs out there, so that and then we get forget again one of the stakeholder engagement, and through your office we get for come back now for talk with all the stakeholders made enough say this program here for kick up. That's now one. Then in terms of we exercise in standards development, we don't, for any building material so far, we don't develop the standards and we don't do them with we alone. We do them with the Israeli Institution of Engineers, they're part of the technical committee. We do them with Minister of Works and Housing, they were part of the technical committee. So the Standards Bureau position itself for come out with a national standard will for be acceptable for all man, which we don't do, and that now it left now to them bodies they have for me to implement some of the standards them. So because of that, we don't even try for say how we will come out with a building code. The way forward we minister the acts, when at the next step, because we get old building codes which we don't put under review. Some of them, the big pass me and minister and herself, they're old building codes. And that one face and come to the modern trend. But the issue of the iron rods, we don't do that a long time ago, in the sense that we don't take up the tax from 2019 to currently. We don't ensure say that even the importers, they are aware of the standard for iron rods, and then at the same time, we even don't paste all the standards in the warehouses, so that even the dealer where they go buy will see the standard and he applied the standard to a marketplace. So far, as a bureau, we don't do a lot in the sense that we don't even go extra mile for come out with programs where we will reduce the level of substandard what they can inside the country. And for now, we operate 4 labs. We get the food, 1 or 2 labs. We get the petroleum lab. Then we get the mass metrology lab, where they check all measurements of equipment in the country. But very soon, we advance to another 2 more labs who we get, who for come, because particularly we realize during the COVID period, we see the essence of temperature monitoring. And that make government with donor partners, we work on the program where we can set up a temperature lab, so that even that gun, where they can check your forehead, where they read the temperature, we're able to calibrate them. And even the temperature at the hospital, that body thermometer they give, what doctor they put, so that doctor go able to give informed decision of which kind of medication for you, we go able to calibrate them. So, and then labs and they come up and running before the end of 2025. So, Mr. Minister, I could stop here first.
You know, difference there is information is such a powerful weapon. if you listen to social media no more, you go feel say something and nothing will happen. Not so. But when you sit down, you listen to the man go through all the various technical, rigorous work where they don't do, when they put in place. Yes, perfect. Yes, by all means, we not get everything right. In fact, they get a new leadership right now at the Standards Bureau. For acknowledge the Executive Director, Dr. Sam, they are with me. Thank you very much for there. In just don't take over the position and then I get for deal with this. But I see he's handling it with aplomb. So, Mr. Ba, before I left you for go, I want just for get a very direct question because one part of it I can try for doing this press conference now for channel the public concern and the question and give you an opportunity for respond. Some of them building I mentioned just now when they collapse, everybody say. Some people post on social media, some prominent Sierra Leoneans as well. Legitimately, some of them say, well, we never question whether Standards Bureau they doing work, whether not there iron road problem here, or the building, or the mixture, and all of that. You mentioned so now we don't develop standard for iron roads. Just talk specifically to it, because I know so when I can join NDMA now, I think this last building at Same Minister of Trade, they all been good with Tuna. Waiting now on our own finding so far and waiting una they do now for make sure say the pathway tied to Standards Bureau on our own mandates we address them so we will protect lives and property. I think it's important for you to address them directly.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Minister. Now for the iron roads, when we develop the standard, like I say, Standards Bureau not alone. With all the professional bodies. In fact, Standard Bureau ensures itself they even play a role in the development of the regulation way, the Professional Engineering Regulation Act 2022, where for able supervise all engineering activities in this country, in the sense that whether you're a mason, civil builder, you name it. As long as you're in that building sector or engineering sector, this body have able to regulate. And based on that, we able to come out with all the standards for the iron road. Mr. Minister, maybe permit me small, give you small gist on the length. Now, like the quarter road, the full length now 40 feet. Then the diameter for be 6 millimeter. Then if you were to go by the 1 ton, they forgive 377 pieces. If you count, I forgive you 377 pieces. Now, like the half inch, 12, the full length 40, then the diameter na 12 meters, then the length na 40, and then the pieces would have forgiven at 94. 94 pieces. We don't paste this from 2019 to all the warehouses. And even the engineering forum, then get this. All the professional bodies, then get this. Now,
I need for council, we'll talk, push on forward.
Thank you, sir. So, we finally say we get even the 5'8", 16 millimeter, 40, the full length, therefore supply 53 pieces for you the 1 ton. Now, during the 2019 to date, we look, we find out say small variation in terms of the full length, because they belong most of the dealers and they not break out them in the open ship as bulk. They break out them on container. So because they break out on container, they will cut 2 feet out. So what do? We take that calculation there, like the half inch. Because they cut up to 4 feet, the half inch they come at 36 feet, then they're supposed to give you 102. So we ensure we do all the necessary engineering. I know they talk anything but engineering business, because we get the back end, what we do with them. So all thing we do, we paste this
Mr.
right round. Then now on the
Wait. If these are the rules, People in ordinary people, we may go for go buy a road, myself now the billows. It's make I talk this now for way. I don't know for Bill Mills, journalist and go put say this man. I don't do Bill Mills 5 years now. So now for know that. You the citizen, you go for go buy. Me not know this information. I buy then give me less products or then give me waiting and give me no more. I go support you. Me na layman. How wanna they enforce?
Now, the enforcement here they in two ways, sir. One, we will expect the professional engineering regulatory council for take a step because they are involved in this development of the before the advent of the consumer commission.
The council are next.
So now, for do this enforcement, then supply you less, you get right to face the matter to the consumer commission because we all are consumer, then for take up the matter. Then at the same time, on the legal methodology, with the part of we act, we can take matter together with the consumer commission so that we go prosecute the matter to court. Because we own act, say anything what we do, you forget and go to the court.
So una no get power like a minister of trade, they may go shots, then shop them down. Una no get that power there.
We get that power there in industries.
But look, no, I want to focus on our road because now these people don't care about it now.
Yes.
So as if it concerns to the building material the way it come by our road, una not get the power for shots down this, for go lock the shop, like how the honorable minister and the ministry been do.
No.
I just want for the people to understand who's on our power tap.
No, we get power for lock one to like tradings. Now make us say so power there and like industries.
So but they ask for the person where they sell now, we mean that not so I made to go buy where they supply me.
Well, that's one I make them send to the Consumer Commission Protection.
Okay, so una your power not did it.
Yes.
All right, solo council, Mr. Bassi. Mr. Bassi, thank you, patience. This would they make sure say we choreograph this and really post properly.